going on, guys? It's Trader Mitch here, but no, not that kind of trader. I will always have your back and bring you the very best trades for your MLB The Show franchise. And today, we're rebuilding the Toronto Blue Jays, a team that's 24th overall currently in baseball, according to the game. They have a team budget of $127 million, which is kind of low, but I can kind of work with it, I think. I chose them because I just did the Giants, and they were able to dethrone the Dodgers and take the NL West. So I'm going to see if hopefully the Blue Jays can dethrone the Yankees, the Red Sox in the AL East. Hopefully we can win the division and make it to the World Series and win the World Series within 3 seasons. So go ahead and take a look at the roster. They have Hyun-Jin Ryu, Shun Yamaguchi. I'm not really sure if that's really what he really looks like in real life, but hopefully not. And if he does, I'm sorry. I think it's just bad rendering in the game, though. Tanner Rourke, Matt Shoemaker, Chase Anderson, and Ryan Barucki. Those are all these starting pitchers. We have Anthony Bass, Tim Maiza, Justin Mueller, Trent Thornton, and Sam Gaviglio. That's how you say his name, probably. Those are the relievers. Ken Giles is the closer. Danny Jansen, Reese McGuire, and Caleb Joseph are the catchers. Probably going to trade Caleb Joseph just because or send him down or something. I don't know if anyone would want him. He's 32 years old, deep potential, so that's kind of rough. Travis Shaw at first base. Probably going to try to get an upgrade. Might keep him around, though, as a bench bat. We'll have to wait and see. We have Joe Panic and Kevin Biggio. Now, Kevin Biggio, he's really good. He's a potential 71 overall, 24 years old. But look at that contact. Look at that vision. Look at the arm strength. I mean, the speed's okay. Everything else, though, it's kind of low. And I don't really want to wait for him to develop. I need someone to have, that's going to play second base and have a good season this year. Not, 2-3 years from now. So I might trade him, to be honest. I think I can get something good for him because he does have some good trade value. So Vlad Jr., I think he's going to be good. I think he should do well, hopefully. So we're going to keep him. Plus, he's a stud anyway. 75 overall, 21 years old. A potential. So anytime someone's a potential, you want to keep them most of the time. And Bo Bichette, 74 overall already at 22 years old. A potential. Really good hitting stats. Really good speed. Decent fielding. Everything you'd want out of a shortstop. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who is a little older, but he's still young. He's 26 years old. He looks really good. Going to keep him. Teoscar Hernandez. I want to keep him, but I don't know yet. I don't know. Because his context or his vision's a little concerning, especially with his contact being at only 50. It's a little concerning. But discipline and everything else looks decent, so I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. We have Brandon Drury and Billy McKinney, who both are probably going to be gone. Derek Fisher, 66 overall. He's definitely not going to start in the majors this year. And Randall Grichuk, who, I'd be okay with keeping him, but he makes $10 million. And for what he would provide productivity-wise, just not worth $10 million. So I might try to get rid of him. So that's the team. Looking at the budget, we're sitting at $103 million. I'm going to try to cut it a little bit because it's looking like we have roughly less than $1 million per week to spend, which is kind of low. It's not bad, but it's still kind of low. So let's go and do some trades. Hopefully I can cut this budget down. All right, so for the first trade we're doing, we're going to get an absolute beast in Eloy Jimenez along with a lefty reliever, Aaron Bummer. I always go for Aaron Bummer, but I don't know really of any other lefty relievers who would perform as well as he does because he's just amazing. I could go for Andrew Miller or, Brad Hand, but they all make more money than Aaron Bummer, and he's the better option, better deal. So definitely going to go with him every time, 100%. And we're giving up Nate Pearson, who actually looks pretty good. He's a 71 overall, A potential. And Ronald Grichuk, obviously I said I was going to get rid of him, so there we go. And Derek Fisher, he wasn't going to start anyways, so that's the trade. And we save ourselves just under $4 million. So it's a good deal for us. All right, this next trade is about an even trade salary-wise, but we're picking up Jonathan Villar and Pablo Lopez. I mean, I go for them. I go for Pablo Lopez quite a bit, but that's just because he's so good. I can't pass him up. Just for the value that he gives. I think he went 21-3 in one of my last rebuilds, and only paying him 400 or 584,000 a year. That's like the cheapest you can pay a major leaguer in this game. I'll take that every time. And Jonathan Villar, who's making a little bit more money, that's okay though because he's really good. Look at that speed and durability. So we're picking up Jonathan Villar, Pablo Lopez for Joe Panic, third baseman Jordan Groshans, and a starter Chase Anderson. And that's the second trade. All right, we're saving ourselves a little bit of money in this next trade for Max Muncy. Trading away Tanner Warwick, Danny Jensen, and Rowdy Tellez. Tanner Warwick making $12 million to be probably subpar. So definitely want to try to pay someone, less money to be more productive. And I think Max Muncy can do just that. I mean, he has 30 home run potential, sometimes maybe even 40. So we'll have to wait and see. But I saved myself, was that like under $6 million with this deal? So that's a good deal. For this next trade, I'm giving up one of my lower top starting pitching prospects for Franmil Reyes and starter Aaron Savali. And we take on a little bit of salary, about $1 million, but that's okay. We're getting two really good quality players. So with this next deal, we're taking on a little under $5 million in salary, but that's okay. We're giving up top prospect Alex Manoah, along with a reliever who is deep potential, 58 overall, 31 years old, just not a good person to have on your team. And we're getting John Means and Trey Mancini in return. It wouldn't be a rebuild without Mancini and Means. So that's the trade. This next deal, we're picking up a catcher, Omar Narvaez, for two prospects, Nash Knight and Sean Reed Foley. Omar Narvaez is going to be my starting catcher over, who was it? Reese McGuire. Reese McGuire is not ready yet, I don't think, but he looks really good. So he's going to fill in for him while he progresses. So that's the trade. For this next trade, I'm getting rid of Kevin Biggio. You probably are like, why? Why are you getting rid of him? Well, I have Max Muncy at first, but I also just acquired Trey Mancini, who can play first because I don't need him to play right because I have Franmil Reyes playing right. So and I have Eloy Jimenez in left. So the move is going to be moving Trey Mancini to first, and then moving Max Muncy to second. So that leaves Kevin Biggio without really a role in this, and I really needed a fifth starter or sixth starter, and plus they make about the same amount, exactly the same amount. So it's a pretty even trade. Griffin Canning is just slightly higher rated than Kevin Biggio, but that's okay. So yeah, that's that trade. For this next deal, we're picking up a really good top reliever, Emilio Pagan. I think I've traded him for him once before, and I think he did really well for me, so let's see if he can do it again. We're getting rid of Brendan Drury, who, he's making $2 million, so he's a major leaguer, but he's not very good. He hit 218 last year. That's just not going to cut it. Jonathan Davis, who is a prospect, and Otto Lopez, shortstop, who we have a plethora of, and he's also a prospect. So overall, pretty good deal, and we save ourselves, around $2 million, so anytime I can save money, I'm definitely cool with that. All right, I really needed some bullpen help. And I know I go for these, 2 to 3 players quite a bit, especially Jose Alvarado and Diego Castillo, just because they're on the same team and it's just so easy to get them. I can just get them all in bulk, and they're so good. 79 overall, 77 overall, and Nick Anderson's an 81. And they're all really, really cheap. So I can't pass them up, I just can't do it. So if there's a need there, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go for these guys. And I'm giving up center fielder Anthony Alford Teoscar Hernandez, and my lowest catching prospect, Gabriel Morano. And really, I didn't want to get rid of Teoscar Hernandez. I think he'd do pretty good. His vision's a little questionable, but other than that, he looks pretty good. So, but yeah, that's the trade. I do have to give up some talent that I didn't want to give up, but I really needed the starting pitching, or the relievers. So, that's that trade. For this next trade, I'm picking up another reliever, Dylan Floro. He looks pretty good. He's almost an 80 overall. And essentially, I'm just giving up Matt Shoemaker for him. And I needed to get rid of a starting pitcher anyway. So that's that. And then Caleb Joseph, who I said I wasn't going to keep anyway, or he was going to start in AAA if I did keep. I'm able to flip him for something that I'm actually going to be able to use. And right fielder Dason Brown, who was all the way down, I believe. Yeah, my last right field prospect. So, and I saved myself, just over $4 million with this deal. So, chipping away, a little money here, a little money there saved. It all adds up. For this next trade, I think this is going to be our last trade. We're picking up Adam Frazier, who's going to be more of a utility guy. He looks pretty good, pretty decent, little lefty bat. For Kevin Smith, Anthony Bass, who we weren't going to use anyway, and right fielder Griffin Conine, who is 61 overall. So I have to spend a little bit of money with this deal, but that's okay. I've already raised my budget, or lowered my budget a little bit. So let's go ahead and see how that looks and how the team looks. All right, so looking at the starting rotation, we have Hyunjin Ryu, Shun Yamaguchi, Pablo Lopez, John Means, and Aaron Savali. We have Griffin Canning and Dylan Floro as our long relievers. I know Dylan Floro his stamina is not really long reliever status, but I really don't like having two setup men, so I decided to stick him in the long reliever role. See how he does. We have Jose Alvarado, Diego Castillo, Nick Anderson, Aaron Bummer as our middle relief options. Setup man, Emilio Pagan, and the closer, Ken Giles. And looking at the lineup, which looks super scary. The only bad thing is that I don't really have any righties on my bench. They're all starting, but that's okay. Hopefully, it should be okay. We'll have to wait and see. But we have Jonathan Villar leading off, followed by Bo Bichette, Fremo Reyes, Max Muncy, Trey Mancini, Eloy Jimenez, Omar Narvaez, Vladimir Guerrero, and Lourdes Gurriel. And on the bench, we have Adam Frazier, Travis Shaw, Reese McGuire, and Billy McKinney. Now, taking a look at the budget, it's sitting at under $100 million. I think it was at like 127, 128 when I started, so I cut it by about $30 million. And I think we got a little bit more, actually a lot more competitive. I think this team should do very well. We'll have to wait and see, though. Anything can happen. So let's go ahead and send the season. Hopefully we can make it to the playoffs. All right, so I just finished the draft. Let's go ahead and see how we did. And, not as good as I would have hoped. I mean, not bad, but still, we could have done better for sure. Tim Hargrove was our first pick, 64 overall currently. Decent hitting stats. Excuse me. Very low power, though. Fielding's okay. Speed's good, so okay. Hopefully he develops well. We have a starting pitcher, Alex Santiago, who looks really good. 65 already, 19 years old. Potential of 90. Okay. Hoyt Mock, who's a 61. C potential, though. 22 years old. Okay. 73 potential overall. Shannon Patterson, who's a 68 already. Okay. 86 potential, though. That's very good, especially for that late of a pick. And you have Maurice Fuller, who's a 65, but he's C potential. And Waylon Messer is, what is he? 72 C potential. 77 potential overall. Okay, so yeah, not bad. Overall, not bad. I got a few good arms here, some outfielders there, and a reliever. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy. I thought I wouldn't be happy with it the way the draft was going, but actually didn't turn out that bad or as bad as I thought it would have. So without further ado, let's go ahead and sim the rest of the season. All right, so as you can see, we finished the year 104 and 58 and won the division. And we're taking on who we taking on? The winner of the wild card, either Tampa Bay or Houston. So we had the best record in the American League. And then you see you got Minnesota and LA Angels in the ALDS. You got Chicago and the Dodgers in the NLDS. You have San Diego and the Mets in the wild card game, and then the winner of that facing the Phillies. So I'd say that our team performed pretty well. Let's go ahead and check out the league leaders here. You got VR with the most stolen bases, and Savali with the best ERA, and Shun Yamaguchi with the best winning percentage. All right, so there you go. You can go. You can kind of see the other league leaders there. VR had the most at bats as well, which is a good thing. Which means that our team offensively did pretty good. Any stats kind of stand out? Mike Trout with 141 runs. Okay. No one with 40 or more stolen bases. That's kind of odd. Home runs 54 and 48. Okay. Goldschmidt with 48. All right. And wins. Wow, we're up there. We got two of the top three. Actually, 1, 2, 3 top 12. Pretty good. Saves are up there as well. Top 4. ERA, that's good. Really good. Okay. So let's take a look at the awards here. We have Rookie of the Year for Shun Yamaguchi. A Cy Young for Shun Yamaguchi. Okay. All right. He went 19-5 on the year. Wow, I did not see that coming. I thought about trading him. I'm really glad I didn't. Mike Trout and Paul Goldschmidt were your MVPs. Aaron Nola and Shun Yamaguchi were your Cy Young winners. Batting title went to Alex Bregman and Nolan Arenado. Reliever of the Year, Kirby Yates and Yimi Garcia. It's a new one. Rookie of the Year, Shun Yamaguchi and Shogo Akiyama. And the Hank Aaron went to Christian Yelich and Mike Trout. So let's take a look at the starting pitching, see how everyone did. Hyunjin Ryu was outstanding, 18-5 on the year, with an ERA just under 3.5. Very good. Shun Yamaguchi obviously was, the Cy Young. He had a very good season. I don't know if that's a Cy Young season, but it's still a really good season. So actually, let's see. Who? It was Cervalli. Cervalli led the AL in ERA. So really, maybe he should have won the Cy Young. I don't know. I mean, let's see. Mats, okay. I mean, Lance Lynn, maybe. But even that, like, that's not normally a name that you think of when you think of Cy Young. Normally you think of, Garrett Cole or, someone of that stature. But where is it? Did he even place? Chris Sale, okay. I mean, these are like Walker Buehler. How didn't Walker Buehler win the Cy Young? This game is broken, kinda in that regard. But I digress. Let's go ahead and let's finish on. So we got Pablo Lopez, who had a very good season, 12-7, 3.68 ERA. So far, my top three guys, ERAs around 3.5. That's just what you want, at least from your top three. If you get in your top four or your 4 and 5 guys, if they're all doing that, you got an excellent starting squad. And John Means, even 4 ERA just over 4. I'll take that all day. 13-9, all day. And then Savali, 15-5 with a 2.43 as a 5. He probably should have been my ace. Actually, he should be my ace because he's the highest rated. He's an 82 now. So, very good season for all my guys out of the starting spots. And yeah, Griffin Canning, who did okay. 106 innings and a 3.91 ERA. Winning record, that's good. Diego Castillo, who I didn't have him there. I had Floro there, but whatever. He did pretty good. 3.14 ERA. Jose Alvarado struggled a little bit with an ERA around 5. I'm not going to freak out, though, because everyone else so far is doing really good. Nick Anderson had a 4 ERA. That's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. Aaron Bummer. Ooh, this is the first time I've seen Aaron Bummer with an ERA over 4. Okay. I'm not going to freak out, though. That's okay. Emilio Pagan, 3.59. Dylan Floro, he was my best reliever, but he only had 14 innings pitched. So, that's probably why. ERA just over 3. That's good. Ken Giles, though, was lights out. 1.42 ERA, a .63 whip, 46 saves, only 3 blown. Amazing job there. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup. Jonathan Villar, pretty good season. 225 home runs, 96 RBIs as a leadoff guy, 36 doubles, 10 triples, 34 stolen bases. Very good season for him. Adam Frazier. Wow. Adam Frazier went off. He had a career year. 20 plus home runs, almost 90 RBIs, a really good walk to strikeout ratio. He hit over 300, had an on base of 385. Almost 100 runs, almost 200 hits. I mean, that was a fantastic season from him. Trey Mancini hit 30 home runs, had almost 100 RBIs, and hit 284 with an on base of 353. Okay, slugging right at 500. Amazing job there. Eloy Jimenez, he only had 260 at-bats. He played in less than half the games. He played in 68 games. Half is around 80, is like 82. He played in less than half and hit 20 home runs and had 52 RBIs and hit 300. So if he would have kept that up, he would have had over 40 home runs and over 100 RBIs, which is crazy to think about as a 23-year-old. I don't know why he didn't play that much. Maybe he got injured. I don't know. But, wow. Okay. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. let me down. He hit 234. Only had 18 home runs and 76 RBIs. I mean, RBIs are meh. But, yeah, the average needs to come up a little bit. Bo Bichette hit 265. He had 27 home runs, 82 RBIs. That's a good season. That's a good season for him. Happy with that. You got Max Muncy with 27 home runs, 67 RBIs. I mean, the production's a little low, but, it's fine. He only played in 137 games, so that's probably why. But his average is low. His on-base percentage is healthy, though, so that's good. And Vladimir Guerrero, he looks like he only played in 130 games, and he put up similar numbers to the year before with just 7 more games played. He actually hit for a better average, had a better on-base percentage, so he's getting better. And Reese McGuire, he had 388 at-bats, hit 8 home runs, 38 RBIs, a 253. That's okay. That's not bad for a catcher. And Franmil Reyes, I don't know why he's not starting, but he had a really good season. 97 games, 22 home runs. So not even a full season played. 22 home runs, 75 RBIs, a 265 batting average. Not bad at all. And McKinney did okay. And Travis Shaw. Travis Shaw was outstanding. Hitting over 300 with 12 home runs and 37 RBIs, slugging around 500. Very good season. I got someone injured, I think. I got to see who that is. That's Omar Narvaez. Poor Omar Narvaez. He had a broken hand. I noticed in midway through the season that when I did my draft, I noticed he was injured as well there. and I think he had like 3 home runs or something like that. So he wasn't healthy at all for the whole season, but he did okay. He hit 8 home runs and 208 at bats, and he hit 274 with the really good on base of 372. So, and his strikeout to walk ratio was pretty good too. So overall, I'm very, very happy with the team. Let's see how he ranked. Average wise, we were 4th overall. Home runs, we were 4th overall. Okay. Did we lead in anything? RBIs 4th. Did we lead in anything? 3rd in slugging percentage. Okay. 3rd in on base. 3rd in total bases. I mean, top 3. I'll take that all day, for sure. We were 2nd. We were 2nd overall, but we were 1st in the AL in ERA, which is crazy to think about because you got teams like, the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Rays even. I mean, they're all really good teams. So, wow, okay. Less than 600 runs allowed as a squad. And the next best was 701. So better than 100 runs. There's like a 100-run difference there. Crazy to think about. Absolutely crazy to think about. So let's go ahead and just we're in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and hop into it. We're facing Tampa Bay, facing our divisional rival. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Let's sim the first 3 games. See how we do. And wow, we swept them, 3-0. And now we're facing the Angels in the the ALCS. So we'll go ahead and sim the first 3 games, see how we do. And we're up 2-1. And they tied it up 2-2. Wow, 17-11. We're up 3-2. And we win it. We're going to the World Series with the Blue Jays, and we're facing the Philadelphia Phillies. Can we pull this off? Let's go ahead and sim the first 3 games, see how we do. And wow, we're up 3-0 on the Phillies, and we lost the 4th game. That's okay though, because we win the 5th. Wow, what a team! What a team! They completely dominated the regular season, and they only had 3 losses in the playoffs. Amazing job there. Let's check out the awards here. We got a playoff MVP for Max Muncy and a World Series MVP for Max Muncy. He absolutely just went off in the World Series. A .421 batting average with 3 home runs and 6 RBIs, and he hit 360 throughout the playoffs with 7 home runs and 16 RBIs. Wow. How many games did he play in? He played in 14 games and homered in half of them. That's a crazy ratio right there. Crazy. And for some reason this says he hit 370. I think that screen said he hit 360. Yeah, I don't know. This game is broken. Anyways, that's the team. That's what we did. We completely we not only took over the division, we took over the whole MLB. We won the World Series in Season 1. And it looks to be a really competitive team even in the future because we have Jimenez, Gurriel, Bo Bichette, Vlad Guerrero, and then even our pitching is young because our pitching is Griffin Canning, Pablo Lopez, John Means, Aaron Savali. Like, these are all guys in their mid-20s, mid to low 20s. I mean, Sean Yamaguchi is the oldest, and he's 32. Or maybe that's Ryu. Ryu's the oldest. He's 33. But, wow, just amazing job. Amazing team. So, if you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you don't like it, give it an unlike. That's cool. That's fine. But if you want to know, or if you want to see a different team rebuilt, go ahead and put that in the comments. Let me know, and I'll think about doing it. What's coming up next, I don't know. I have yet to decide. It's probably going to be another AL team. I don't know yet. Yeah, I guess you just have to wait and see. So hopefully I'll see you here back. or hopefully I see you back here. I just had a stroke. Hope I see you back here for the next episode. Peace.